What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back and thank you for watching. Today we're going to be going over some warm-ups, and these are going to be specific warm-ups for specific movements that we do in CrossFit. So the first one that we're going to go over is a warm-up for a split jerk. Okay, so we're going to go through a general warm-up before you do these, especially if you're going to be doing them with a barbell. You want to make sure that all the little stabilizing muscles and your muscles are warmed up. You have the blood flowing already before doing these. Okay. We're just gonna take you through it very quickly, and then we're gonna show you another warm-up for the snatch. All right, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so we're gonna take you through that jerk warm-up real quick. We're gonna start with the bar in the front rack position. So Alex here is gonna be working with the trainer bar. Nice tight front rack, your normal jerk grip, so pretty close. Right, and we're gonna do 5 strict presses. All right, so moving the head back out of the way, going into that good overhead position 5 times, nice and easy. All right, so after that, we're gonna go into 5 push presses. Now, push press is gonna involve a dip and drive from the legs, no dipping underneath the bar, pressing the bar all the way out. Awesome, after that, we're gonna continue with 5 push jerks. Okay, so this one's gonna be a dip, drive, and dip. All right, so this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Okay, so we have a video that already talks about the jerk footwork, figuring out where your feet should be. We're gonna go down into that position, the bottom position of the jerk, where you should be receiving the bar overhead, except we're gonna have the bar in the front rack position. And then we're gonna do 5 presses from that position. Keeping the bar overhead, at this point, we're gonna drop that back knee to the ground and then go back to that position we were just in 5 times. You notice Alex does not have his feet in line together. He's got a wider base of support, which is gonna help him maintain more stability in this position. Drive and recover. After that, we're gonna do 5 split jerks. So even when you're doing this warm-up, you want to make sure that you're moving the bar like you have 600 pounds on it. How many was that? That's good. And that is a specific warm-up for the jerk warm-up. That's something that Spencer Arnold had me do, and it's helped out a lot. And helping with the position and speed under the bar for the jerk. So y'all try it out. Hopefully it'll work for you. Okay, this is one of Alex's warm-ups that he likes to do before going through snatch. So if you're gonna do snatches that day, this is something good to do beforehand. Again, make sure you do a general warm-up before. Make sure the blood's flowing. If you need to hit any mobility in any certain areas, be sure you get that out of the way before doing this. He normally goes through, you normally hit 4 positions? So going through the 4 positions, pausing, making sure everything's locked down where it's supposed to be before moving on to the next position. And then when you get up to the power position of the hip, doing a power snatch, and then overhead squat, and then going back down to the bottom of the overhead squat and doing a side press. It's horrible. So let's go ahead and take them through that real quick. Okay, so this is right about where the bar would be if he was pulling from the ground. You notice that his shin angle, hips, back, everything's nice and tight, okay? When he's gonna go up just a little bit to the next position, which is right below the knee. Same thing here, back angle does not change, his view looking straight ahead, arms nice and tight. He's gonna go up to the next position. It's about 2 inches above the knee. Right here, he just loaded his hamstrings, pushing those shins back, making sure he's got a lot of tension back here, okay? That's gonna help move the bar quicker. Again, back angle stay the same, bar's above the knee now though. Okay, so he's gonna go up to power position. From here, proud chest, weights on the whole foot, right? Not just the heels, definitely not all on the toes. He's got the hips loaded, and his chest is upright and vertical. From here, going into a power snatch. Boom, okay, nice and tight. And then an overhead squat, and then pressing out of the overhead squat. So you can do side press now, or you do up and down. Horrible. All right, So do that until you feel you've got the mechanics down for that, okay? And then start adding weight. Anything you want to add to it? Nope. All right, so try that out. I guarantee you, if you keep drilling those, you will definitely get better at those lifts. All right, guys, so those are a couple of specific warm-ups that you can try out for those lifts. Again, like I mentioned before, make sure you do a general warm-up before. Get your shoulders warmed up, especially if you're gonna be going overhead. There's a lot of different systems and movements out there that you can use to do that. Get the external rotators and all those stabilizers fired up before putting that bar overhead. Going through the jerk warm-up, 5 presses, 5 push presses, 5 push jerks. Getting down to the bottom of that receiving position for that split jerk and doing those presses out of that position, then the overhead lunges, and then the 5 split jerks. And you can even do that once you get really good, you know you're hitting your positions correctly, you can add weight to that. And that helps out a lot with the lifts also. For the snatch, what Alex showed us, making sure that you're hitting those positions perfectly. Make sure you know where your weight's at on your foot at every single one of those positions, right? Make sure you're loading your hamstrings before you try to get that bar moving. Keeping your chest up, keeping your gaze over the horizon, a nice tight back the entire time, and being fast with the bar. When you have it overhead squat, make sure you have those arms externally rotated right. You're trying to bend the bar and pull it apart. Make sure those shoulders are stable. Lats are shooting forward, and then that SOTS press, make sure you don't just jump into that and start pressing out of the bottom thing. That could destroy your shoulders, okay? So be careful with that. Start off slow and light, and then work up. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Y'all be sure to put those to work. Check us out at jonesforcrossfit.com, and remember, make every rep count.